Hey guys, hope you are doing well and you are having an amazing weekend and maybe just heading into Monday. My name is Mike Dankler from CorionX and I'm bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems every day to keep you updated and educated. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice, so everything just for your education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and invest based on your uh, research, and always take responsibility for your decisions. So guys, let's go and smash those like, push the bell notification on, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. This is important for the YouTube algorithm. So after smashing those likes, let's go and check out our favorite bubble chart. The weekend dump is ongoing, especially Wi-Fi Phantom is dumping because Andre Cronje and his buddy leaving the crypto and DeFi space. So I think they burnt out, and then that is why they are leaving crypto. But this is not the end of the world, because other developers can pick up and continue also the solidly exchange and also protocols on Phantom and Wi-Fi. But overall, Bitcoin is down -1%, so traded around 39,000 US dollar. Ethereum is down 1.4%, traded just a little bit about 2,600, and most of the altcoins are in red, almost 3, 5, 10%. ANC is down 30%, but ANC pumped really well in the past few weeks. In the past 1 month, it made almost, it doubled in price. So that is why ANC can correct back. Nothing wrong with this. Guys, let's go and check our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. We see that fear is out there, so index went as low as 22 today. So it is back in the extreme fear zone, and then that was just a short period of time, almost 2 days, that the index was able to pick to the neutral zone and then failed back. And guys, in last year during the summer, the index went as low as 10 several times, and now we are spending almost since middle of November in the extreme fear zone. And when investors are worrying and they are so fearful, that always a good buying opportunity. But also we might face depression on the markets, as this war situation is getting unsolved for now. So let's go and check our first news. Bitcoin slides under 39,000 US dollar, leading some traders to forecast a weekend oversold bounce. Okay, potential retest of 38,000. Yes, so we can retest the 38,000, and also we have the demand zone on the VPVR, and these are the macro range lows and the mid range at 48, and the macro range highs about 60, but we are far away from that. So this is from Black Capital. Up on a weekly close below the black at 43,100, BTC may possibly be positioning itself for a similar price trajectory, but this is not will happen today. Traders say keep a close eye on the 50-day moving average. So the 50-day moving average is here on this chart. So this is the 50-day moving average, this, and now the weekly candle, or this is the daily candle, will just so we went a little bit below the 50-day moving average, and this is the 200-day moving average, the red one here. Humans and bots alike are watching the 50 moving average on the daily to see if it will hold. Get some bits there. That's the blue line below price for those who don't know. Overhead resistance at 43,100, and this is how you see that this is the resistance to 33,100 is a strong resistance. Might be seeing a bounce. If we do, I'm looking at 43,100 43,500 as potential resistance point. Overall, shaky markets, altcoins dropping too. So this is these things happening. When Bitcoin is dropping, altcoins dropping faster and harder. Bitcoin loses 40,000 as BTC price support levels give way to 1 week lows. So you see Bitcoin hanging onto the edge of the cliff the past few hours. Systemic risk in the market is high, and as a result, volatility should be expected, and trade size and duration should be considered with this in mind. Short-term panic, what we see at this stage, we are seeing the Bitcoin is dropping down significantly. Why is that? That because of short-term panic. So now we are in a short-term panic, and panic buy, it's better than a panic sell, according to my experience, but do your own research. Here is how low Bitcoin can go, but still retain bullish momentum. According to crypto analyst Wrecked Capital, the last time BTC performed a weekly close below the 43,100 level, the price rejected to the 38,000 area for a retest. Upon weekly close, 43,100 BTC may possibly be positioning itself for a similar price trajectory. So we will not close above 43,000, but we can bounce at 38,000 for now. If BTC performs a weekly close below the 40,700 level to confirm it as resistance, then we may see continued consolidation into the apex of the triangle, in which case this will precede price compression, and price compression precedes volatility. So guys, performs a weekly close below, so yes, we will close below 40,700 for sure. So then we are going into the apex of this triangle. Bitcoin could dip to as low as 38,000 US dollar and still maintain a bullish outlook going forward. So this is from Wrecked Capital. Next, analyst who called 2021 Bitcoin collapse maps out paths ahead for the top cryptocurrency. Who is that analyst? Known as Dave the Wave, tell his followers that Bitcoin is still on track to surpass 100,000 US dollar this year. One for the bulls, aligning the micro with the micro with the macro, 100,000 within striking distance this year. So this is how he sees this, but there is a catch, that Bitcoin can drop to 25,000 and capitulate there, and then heading to 100,000 according his opinion. So strong rally to roughly 120,000 by the late this year. It's also forecast deep capitulation to around the 25,000 US dollar mark before any bullish action can start. You might be right, but BTC is in that scenario may also find renewed resurgence as an alternative currency. Yet another monthly candle printed, and still with no relief on the MACD in the form of contracting strengthening bar histogram. More certain is the MACD to retest to a near to zero line, that price will descend at the same angle. Okay, so this is, we are at the middle of this macro trend, and the direction is clear, and Bitcoin is heading to those highs, and so there is no worry if you are here for a long term. Next piece of news is Bitcoin odds of a supply shock once demand kicks in are rising. Lastnode co-founder says he is a Tropic, and the Bitcoin price, and this is the illiquid supply ratio rate of the change, and this is the liquid supply and the illiquid supply. So illiquid supply increased a lot, and that is why we can experience, once Bitcoin will move heavily, then there will be not enough Bitcoin to buy up on the markets. If the market fails to establish a sustainable uptrend, these users are statistically the most likely to become yet another a source of sell side pressure, especially if price trades below their cost basis. So they are talking about the newcomers that they might can sell their bitcoins. Next piece of news is one Ethereum competitor will outshine the market in 2022, predicts popular crypto analyst altcoin Sherpa. And this is Cosmos Atom. I'm probably late to the show on this, but I think that Cosmos is going to have a really big 2022. There is a lot of interesting stuff being built, and there is a lot of to be said about IBC in the future. I think this is definitely on the watch going forward. So this is the Cosmos price. Technical wise, EMA's the EQ of the range is also holding for new, but if BTC starts the bad, it's shits the bad, it's going back to the range lows. Moving on the smart contract platform, Terra Luna altcoin Sherpa is watching for an entry point at 77 level. Luna is a good coin to long at 77 US dollar for reversal reason. Coins like this are going to be bought up the fastest in this environment. They also have incredible upside when close to all-time high levels price discovery. So Terra Luna rallied almost 80% in the past few days. High time frame still bearish, but if you are using EMAs, this is an area of support on lower time frames. Lots of confluence with several EMAs on the 4-hourly. Okay, so Terra Luna and Cosmos Atom. Atom. I don't know how you spell, but I say Atom. Atom. Switzerland says it will freeze Russian crypto assets, report says. So, to freeze would coincide with sanctions already imposed by the European Union in response to Russian invasion of Ukraine. So Switzerland is not a part of the European Union, but for now Switzerland seems that they already freezed bank accounts of Russian, but now they are going to freeze cryptocurrency accounts. So guys, that is the best what you can do, because you never know if your country will go into the war or what your leader of your countries will do. So it's better if you are holding your cryptos on your Ledger Nano X. You find the link to order a Ledger Nano X from the official source in the description. If someone holds their crypto key themselves, then wherever they are, it's going to be virtually impossible to identify them, the official told. But if they are using crypto services, funds, exchanges, and so on, these services points we can target. So this is how it is. And Switzerland is not a neutral country anymore if they are doing this. I think they become the bank of everybody, because they haven't freezed assets in the past, but now they are freezing. So it's quite interesting to see. Next, Russia invasion could boost Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stablecoins, according to Bloomberg Intelligence. Cool. The Russia-Ukraine conflict may mark another step in Bitcoin's maturation toward becoming the global digital collateral. Spiking energy prices are a reminder of the benefits of embracing technology and North America achieving the status of net fossil fuel exporter. Supply, demand, adoption, and human ingenuity point to Bitcoin regaining the upper hands versus crude oil in 2022. The war in Ukraine may enhance the value of digital assets, stalwarts Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the proliferation of crypto dollars. The number 1 and 2 cryptos are showing divergent strength versus equities, facing greater risk to recession and spiking energy prices. The Russia-Ukraine conflict could boost dollar dominance via crypto tokens. The war in Ukraine may accentuate the value of decentralized, immutable digital assets. If the conflict is resolved soon, most risk assets should gain buoyancy, with Ethereum set to keep rolling. Maybe bouncing, so buoyancy, I don't know this word, but if you know, just write in the comment section. And stablecoins such as USDC, UST can gain some momentum. Stablecoins are also emerging as a systemically important venue for global liquidity, representing 0.53% of central bank balance sheets, despite unprecedented levels of quarterly earnings. Stablecoins repeat last year growth, they will exceed. And guys, don't forget, you can also farm stablecoins and earn up to 20% APRs. U.S. Virginia Senate allows state banks to offer crypto custody services. This is huge. A bank may provide its customers with virtual currency custody services so long as the bank has 26 advocate protocols in place to effectively manage risk and comply with applicable laws. Cool. Next, South Korea to invest 187 million US dollar in national metaverse project. So South Korea will turn into a metaverse. It is the regulatory issue that the government should pay more attention to. In Korea, publishing of NFT games is prohibited and token issuance is also prohibited, but they are launching a metaverse. It's important to create a world-class metaverse ecosystem as the starting point to intensively foster a new hyper-connected industry. So this is huge. Next piece of news is Ethereum whale buys 442 billion Shiba Inu as meme token burn plans grows. So somebody buying almost 12 million US dollar worth of Shiba, an Ethereum whale, and he's preparing for the token burns, and he expects that when Shiba Inu will be burned, then the price will bounce. But it's also depending how many people, how many Shiba Inus sending to the burn contract. Next, crypto community welcomes Ethereum ZK Sync testnet. So ZK Sync started. Definitely watch out. I think we can expect nice airdrops on ZK Sync. Maybe I will make another separated video about it. Next piece of news is Wi-Fi Phantom tank after Andre Cronje, Anton Nell claim they are leaving crypto. So this is sad because Andre Cronje and Anton Nell did a really nice job in decentralized finance, but they are leaving, and recently they developed solidly exchange on Phantom, and also Andre Cronje developed Wi-Fi. So let's quote Andre, and I have decided that we are closing the chapter of contributing to the DeFi crypto space. There are around 25 apps and services that we are terminating on 3rd of April. Yearn, Keep Free Network, Multichain X, Multichain or Chainlist.org, Solidly Exchange. So Phantom is not Phantom is an ecosystem. Just recently, Andre Cronje and Anton built Solidly Exchange on Phantom. So I think that Phantom was hit hardly, but I don't think that Phantom will just disappear, or users from Phantom will move to other layer ones. So I'm really I have confidence in Phantom. I think from a DeFi perspective, we are seeing the last puffs of whatever narratives we were shouting for several months back, and reliving is a big deal, but everything can continue as other DeFi developers can overtake these platforms because most of them are open source and can develop further. So guys, let's go and check my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLOSDensler on Twitter, and also follow Corion platform, and then you will find valuable news, informations and tweets. So follow at MIKLOSDensler and follow Corion platform. How the price of the asset moves if states and nations are competing to own it. Follow Dennis Porter. Is the bear market bottom in? Similar fractal that we have seen in 2018. Interesting thread from BTC Fuel. How altcoins will decouple from Bitcoin this year? Definitely check this out. Okay, yeah, I am not signed in. Cool. What Bitcoin to 100,000 this year? So this is from Dave the Wave. Mexico being, okay, I cannot make this. Mexico being Mexico. Okay, so I will not go with this further because I will not log in live. So Mexico also expected to jump on the bandwagon as a nation and adopting Bitcoin. So check out my Twitter feed and you will find other valuable informations there. Guys, if you are holding ERC20 version of CorionX, let's go to farm.corin.io, provide some liquidity on Uniswap and look up your LPs and earn up to 330% APRs. If you are holding BEP20 version of CorionX, definitely go to PancakeSwap, provide some liquidity and earn up to 420% APRs in this pools. And guys, also CorionX will be relisted on Bitmart, so just be aware and waiting for the announcement. Guys, let's go and check what Bitcoin is doing, or we'll see Ethereum first if I'm right. So Ethereum is traded around 2600, and this is the hourly chart. So if looking on the daily chart, so Ethereum consolidate further, and hopefully it will make a higher lows at 2600. So 2600 is a crucial level, 2550, and this region is crucial because if Ethereum would just broke down here, then would go lower, but this is holding good for now. I expect a bounce, but it's depending how the markets will turning tomorrow. So if it will turn, maybe it will go lower, we never know. What Bitcoin is doing, so Bitcoin also left our support zone at 40,000 and now traded at this support zone at 38,000. This is a nice support. It's holding for now, and also we see higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So for now, maybe this consolidation will be a trend reversal, but don't want to see Bitcoin going deeper than 37,000, because then this structure would broke. But now we are consolidating here. So this is for today. Please smash those like, push the bell, notification, or subscribe to the channel, and see you tomorrow.